Um, okay. So I'm making a video about my life because I posted, oh, my life story actually, because I posted on Instagram of if I should do a fun one and or a life story, and I also did about school, I think, or transgender. I don't know. I know I did three. But I remember that the life story was first. Yeah, I just knew that one won. Um, so let's see. This is really still a little bit weird for me. Talking to a camera, I have trouble talking about my life in the first place. So just talking to a camera about this is, I don't know. So I'm gonna start from, I guess, when I was a child. So when I was about 10 months old, about I no, not me. My parents got divorced. So of course I don't remember that because I was only like 10 months old. Like who actually remembers that in this day of age? So and then so my mom moved out of my dad's house. My dad still lives in the same house now, and so she went to move in with her sister, and I went with her. And then when I was about 3, my mom got the house I'm living in now. So I've been here since I was about 33 and a half, whatever. But when I was 3, my dad also wanted like 50-50. Actually, no, he wanted, I think, full custody or whatever. But it turned out to be 50-50. So my mom got me for like the weekends. My dad got me for like during the week. And there was some stories about how I never really wanted to live there. Like when I was about like 8, my mom said that she was like, I remember when you were 8, you asked why am I living there? Because my dad was like never home. So when I was a kid, I was always home with my stepmom and my stepbrother and my stepsister, and I'm not really a fan of them at all. I'm not really a fan of that part of the family. Period. There's my uncle and aunt that I probably are my favorite on that side put together. Um, uh, there's just reasons about that family that I don't really want to get into because it's just annoying. But um, let's see. But my dad's just like an alcoholic, so I didn't want to live with him, and my stepmom's just like freaking up my ass 24/7. So I'm like, I'm done. I was 16. I'm like, I want to move out, and I went to my mom and still crying one day, and I was like, I'm done. I want to move out. So then now when I turned 16, we went to court. Blah 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 blah. My mom won. So then I lived here, and how it turned out that I had to see my dad like at least I think it was like 1 to 2 days every week when he had off, but that didn't happen. Like I see him probably like once a month if I'm lucky. But the other week I saw him for I was with him for a whole week, and that's the longest I've been with him since I was 16. And the only reason I was with him was because someone passed away and my mom was on vacation. So because my mom was on vacation and someone passed away, I had to be with him while my mom was on vacation, and then I had to stay with him to go to the funeral and whatever. So it was horrible. I was having like the worst freaking week of my freaking life. I was like, this is horrible, blah 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 blah. But when I moved in with my mom when I was 16, because like how I said, my stepmom was always up my ass, so I never got like time to be like by myself or whatever, or figure anything out. And like I wanted to have some me time, um, because I most people want some time to themselves eventually, and I never got that. I was lucky if I got 5 minutes by myself at that house. So I came here, and I knew there was something like different about me. Like at first, I was like, maybe I'm just bisexual, whatever. So I told my mom. That's why I came out as first when I was like, I think it was like late 10th grade, early 11th grade, and I was like, whatever. And I like all my life, I knew I was like transgender or whatever. Like I knew that. Like looking back at like when I was a kid or whatever, I always knew that. But I was always trying to push it to the side. I really didn't think about it that much. Um, but then once I moved in here, I started actually thinking about myself, and I hated wearing makeup. Like, first of all, I was allergic to it, and I wore it anyways. But I didn't like how like girly I was. Went to high school, and I was thinking, well, I want to be in the popular with the popular kids, like everyone does in like high school. Like, obviously, like ninth grade, freshman. It's like you want to be friends with like the popular group, like of course. But of course I wasn't. But I don't really care. I like my friend group. They're like the best. Um, the sledding really sucks. I don't really care. Let's see. So then when I think it was like, then I started cutting myself. So like this cannot be happening. It's like I was in like a very dark place. I was getting into trouble in 11th grade all the time. Like I was always getting in trouble. There was at one point I actually got expelled. Luckily I didn't because I was supposed to. But because it was like the first time I did anything like that bad, they were like whatever. I was not getting expelled for cutting myself. I just love that. No, I did something really stupid. But then I started cutting myself in 11th grade, and I was really miserable. And then I came out as transgender, which is difficult because like no one believes me. But I think no one believes me because I don't like wear a binder. When I went to school, I was always wearing like whatever I had. I wasn't really like 100% trying. The only thing I actually cared about in school was the name, my name. Like it, like someone actually, one of the teachers actually told me that I would not get the surgeries to be transgender, and I got like so pissed off at her. I didn't like say anything or like get like I didn't show her that I was mad at her for her saying that, but it really like bothered me because just like it's like I don't have a binder because I don't have the money for it, and my mom doesn't like support me of being transgender, so she was just like, so it's like I can't ask her for the money because she when I know she won't buy it for me because she doesn't support me. So, but I'm not going back to my dad's house because I don't want to deal with this alcoholic stuff and his up my ass 24/7 wife. So that's out of the question. I just don't like how they treat me. It's BS, and I get treated a lot better here, even though she doesn't like me for who I am. It's just better. I just want to get the money and freaking move out. I'm done with this family. I really am. Um, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. I don't know. Um, well, okay. Okay, so I don't have anything else to say. So, comment down below. If you have any questions, you can DM me or text me. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. Um, I am open of answering any questions. I feel like it's a lot easier for me to talk when it's on when I'm texting. Uh, I'm open of answering anything. Like this if you liked it, I guess. um, and subscribe so you know when I'm going to be making a lot more videos. So I get better at this. Yeah, okay.